Well, good morning and welcome to First Things First. Today is Thursday, August the 4th, and glad that you have joined us today and thankful for another day that the Lord has truly blessed us with today. I want to say we had a very good prayer meeting, Bible study last night, and if you missed it, you missed out on a blessing. It's had a good time and as usual, but had some good food. I know it's not much for some people, but boy, it's a great blessing whenever you have fresh tomatoes and vegetables out of the garden and able to eat a sandwich and have fellowship with one another. And what a truly blessing it is to be able to do that. Uh, want you to join us as we continue on in our Bible studies on Wednesday nights. But I want to remind you too, though, this coming Saturday, we're going to have a picnic here at the church at 4 o'clock. And this is not just for the people of the church, for everybody in the community, wants to come out and be with us. So invite your friends and families to come out this coming Saturday at 4 o'clock and have a good time of fellowship and probably some laughs and maybe even some tears, of memories made and but have a great blessing this coming Saturday, good time. So make sure you come out and set your plans for that this coming Saturday. But today, the verse of the day comes from Jeremiah chapter 33, verses 2 and 3. And I actually want to back up into verse 1 because it kind of sets the stage of where Jeremiah is at this point. And Jeremiah says, Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto Jeremiah the second time while he was yet shut up in the court of the prison, saying, Thus saith the Lord, the maker thereof, the Lord that formed it to establish it, the Lord is his name. Call unto me, and I will answer thee, and show thee great and mighty things which thou knowest not. And so here we see Jeremiah in the prison, shut up in the court of the prison, and as he is looking up, he could have been frustrated. He could have said, "Why should I even try? I'm just giving up." But he didn't. He was in the prison. He heard the word from the Lord. The Lord said, "The Lord." The maker thereof, the maker of us, the one that formed me and formed all of this to establish it. The Lord is his name. And the Lord told him, said, Call on me, and I will answer thee. And this morning, I'm glad that we have a God that we can call on whenever we have troubles, whenever we have heartaches and problems that we are facing that is beyond our control or beyond our capabilities of responding to. I'm glad that we have a God that we can call on and that He will give us that comfort. God may not take us out of um, every situation that we find ourselves in. He may not take away every heartache out of our lives. He never promised us that it would be a bed of roses, but he did say that he would go with us all the way, even unto the end of the world. And here he's telling Jeremiah that you can call on me. Um, that he will hear us. He said, Call unto me, and I will answer thee, and show thee great and mighty things which thou knowest not. God sees your needs. You may feel like that you're all alone. You may feel like that there's nobody that cares, that God doesn't care. But can I tell you that that's a lie from the devil, that God does care. He does see your needs. He hears your cry whenever you call to him, and he will answer you. Now, it may not be the answer that we want sometimes, but it will be the answer that we need. And I've always said this, and it's very hard because I'm kind of an impatient person at times, and there are three answers that God will give you to a question that you have, though. There's yes, which we always like, we want things to go our way, but sometimes God says no, because He knows what's best for us. But the hardest one that He answers us, though, to me, anyways, is to wait. And it's that patience that we have to get through. That is the hardest one, uh, to have to get through, but He will answer us if we'll just call on Him. And sometimes we may have to wait for the answer. Sometimes the answer doesn't come in the form that we think that it should, but He will answer us, and He'll give us that blessing and that strength. And I'm glad that we have a God that we can call out to, and that He does hear us. And He is the only one true living God. And I'm glad that He is alive and that He does hear us today. So, friend, if you have a problem, you have a heartache, you have something going on in your life, call out to God. He will hear you. Uh, sometimes we sometimes we don't uh, think that He does, like I said, but God hears us. He understands your problems. He understands what you're going through. So call to Him, and God will bless you. Well, friend, I again hope that you have a blessed day today. Hope that the Lord will strengthen you, and hope that you will find yourself calling out to Him and trusting Him in everything that you do. And hope that the Lord will strengthen you and answer your prayers as you come up. Again, sometimes it's not the way that we think that it should be, but He will answer your prayers in the way that it needs to be, the way that we need to grow and get closer to Him. So I hope that you have a blessed day today. Again, let's do remember the uh, picnic this coming Saturday. Don't want to miss that. And then want to make sure that you come to Sunday morning services, especially looking forward to this coming Sunday. My son actually will be preaching. It's been a while since he's uh, preached, but my son will be preaching, Ian Miller, and looking forward to hearing Ian in service again. So make sure you come out and be with us this coming Saturday. Again, hope to see you again tomorrow, right here for another edition of First Things First. May God bless you, as our prayers.